Okay, for the second part of this, what will I do or not do, or well, not really. It's just about being femme and um, being us. So, like I said, I can get a nail broke. I do like having my nails. I do like, I think it makes me look more feminine, and I enjoy that. So that is part of who I am, and I like that. So, like right now, I have my little French swirly cuties on there, and I need a little bit of a fill. You can't really tell that. And I do that so that they don't break off because my nails are a little bit soft. Now, right about now, they're a little bit longer than I usually keep them. So, Friday or Saturday, I'm going to go get a manicure, I think, and let them take them down a little, which is an issue. Okay, I've had that brought to my attention. And it depends on your partner, okay? So, totally depends on your partner. Right now, that's not an issue for me. I could let them get even a little bit longer, but I don't like them a little bit longer. They look too fake. They look too yucky. They don't look right. You can see they're mine. They're just got a nice covering on them so that they stay nice, and that they don't break or chip or whatever easily, and they stay nice and clean this way too, and they look nice and clean. Depending on your partner, you may want to keep them shorter. If that is not an issue, if penetration is not an issue, then this doesn't matter as much. Everybody, including femmes, loves a back scratch or a nice rub or whatever. So this is something that is very nice when you're given a back scratch or a back rub, because they're not too bad. They're because of the polish, they don't scratch. They just give you that nice feeling on your back. But like I said, they could be just a little teeny bit shorter. There's always a hygiene component here, stuff getting up under your nails. At work, I'm not dealing with patients, so I can do this. If I was dealing with patients, I'd really have to cut them way back, and that's the way that is. I like the white. Sometimes I'll do colors, but not very often. The white is more clean and crisp, and it does give you a more clean appearance. So, and you know, you can tell more when your hands, fingernails are dirty if you have that. So, ladies, I would say not even a quarter of an inch. I mean, I would say never longer than half an inch out, but a quarter of an inch will be good. And by next week, I will be able to show you them a little shorter, and perhaps, I don't know if you can even see the little swirlies here, and perhaps they won't have the swirly cues on them, but just the plain white French manicure. And that seems to be the most subdued but feminine way to do your nails. Now, guys, fellas, daddy, butchers of whatever persuasion, gender queers, whatever, keeping your nails nice is an essential. That's just essential. And it's just part of your good grooming too. But femmes, don't keep them too long, because that's something you have to decide how long. Quarter of an inch, never longer than a half an inch, and maybe even a little shorter if you're not involved with a stone butch or a gender queer, or you may want to keep them a little bit even shorter. Okay. All right. That's nails and hair. Okay, but because I'm mentioning all these variants in gender identities, that's pretty much what my sign-off usually is about. Not just that, but whoever you are, wherever you are, I love you right where you are. come out of here.